Your car's tough, but heat and water are tougher, and that still surprises me. I've seen engines stall from water that barely covered my ankles. It's wild how little it takes. I've watched good batteries fade fast after one brutal week of heat. Hot days feel harmless until they aren't. Here's the quick hit. Rushing water as low as about 12 inches can float most cars. So turn around and don't test it. No hero points for getting swept. Extreme heat stresses cooling systems, tires, and batteries, and it sneaks up like a slow oven. That quiet creep is what gets people. I'm Morgan, and this is Recall Roadmap with Morgan. If this sounds like the kind of messy but real talk you want more of, that's what we do here at Recall Roadmap with Morgan. So yeah, subscribe if you want in. Today we'll map out simple prep to save engines, batteries, and your interior. I'll show you how I check seals, how I baby cooling systems, and what to do first after a flood. Ready to make a plan that holds when the weather does not? Good, because the first steps are easy, cheap, and they work when it counts. Heat is like sand in a bearing. It grinds away at everything. Coolant breaks down faster. That means less protection when you need it. Rubber gets tired. You can feel it in hoses and belts. Batteries hate heat because chemistry speeds up and wears them out. Cruel, but true. For gas cars, I do 3 things before a heat wave. Simple, quick stuff. I pressure test the cap, I check coolant level and age, and I look for crust around the radiator and hoses. Crust is a red flag. For tires, I set pressures cold to the door sticker, then I recheck after a drive because hot roads spike pressure. Numbers can jump more than you think. For hybrids and EVs, range drops when the air conditioner works hard, so thermal management is a must. No shame in planning around it. Keep cabin filters clean, keep the condenser fins clear, and give the car shade when you can. Shade matters more than it seems. Little moves add up, like a sunshade and a battery maintainer during long sits. Low effort, high payoff. The goal is steady temperature, not hero tricks. Boring wins. What small habit can you start this week that keeps your car cool without costing a bundle? Keep that in mind as we shift to water, because water is faster and meaner. Okay, picture rain hammering down. The kind that drowns curbs. You hit a dip, and the water is higher than it looks. That illusion gets people. My rule is simple. It has saved me. If you cannot see the road or the flow looks quick, turn around. No ego, just safety. Rushing water around 1 foot can move most cars, and once water enters the intake, the engine can hydrolock. That's a bad day. Bent rods, big bills. If your car does get wet, here's my honest, calm play. Breathe, do less, save more. Do not start it. Cranking pushes water where you don't want it. Key off. Power down everything. Disconnect the 12-volt negative if you can reach it safely. No sparks beats heroics. For EVs and hybrids, keep the car outside and away from buildings until it's inspected, because a wet, high-voltage pack can short, and, that can go bad fast. Respect the orange cables. Freshwater corrodes slower than salt, but both can ruin connectors and modules. Corrosion is sneaky. On gas engines, we pull plugs, drain water from the airbox, and check fluids for milkshake. If it looks like coffee cream, stop. Some cars can be saved, but deep, salty floods often get totaled later due to hidden corrosion. Painful, but honest. Have you ever seen water drip from a door sill for days after a storm and felt your stomach drop? Let's stop that at the seals before it starts. Seals are the unsung heroes. They quietly save interiors. I run a hand along every door and hatch seal for cracks, flat spots, or gaps. Then I do a gentle hose test and watch for drips at the headliner, footwells, and trunk wells. 5 minutes tells you a lot. Clear sunroof and door drains with soft line, not wire. Wire scratches and makes leaks. A little silicone lube keeps seals supple, like lotion for rubber. Cheap and oddly satisfying. Designers are building better sealing and smarter cooling now, but older rides still need our eyes and hands. That's where we come in. For batteries in hot places, match the chemistry your car expects, like AGM for many start-stop cars or EFB in others, and follow the owner's manual for charging and care. Wrong type equals shorter life. For EVs, plan range around heat and give the thermal system breaks with shade and pre-cooling. Comfort plus efficiency. Grab our extreme weather car prep checklist, because it turns this talk into steps you can tap. No guesswork. If you want more calm, safety-first coaching like this, subscribe to Recall Roadmap with Morgan. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for watching. And what would change in your life if your car was ready for the next wild week instead of hoping for luck?